Hello, welcome back. If you hear the dog Chihuahua barking, that's my neighbor. That's not my dog, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. Yeah, I got some bomb makeup going on today. I feel very like glam, flawless sort of thing. I'm definitely still trying out foundations for you guys, so I can let you know after that haul like what's the best of the best. But today, on this wonderful day, even though it's super gloomy, we're going to be super positive, and we are filming the bronzer comparison video today. So we have the Patrick Ta. This is for the face bronzer that he came out with, and she's sculpted medium, which does work really well for me personally. This is a darker shade. You can tell by my hand. I am trying to, get a slightly darker shade in these bronzers so they could also work in the summertime, but this shade definitely will also work in the summertime. I have Huda Beauty. This is in the shade medium, which unfortunately was so dark. You will see what I mean when I show you the clips. And then this is from Fenty Beauty, and this is a macchiato cream bronzer. I love the butter biscuit shade, but this is a different darker shade. So let's get into this. Let's talk about, what are the differences? Which one do I prefer? What's the winner? Because honestly speaking, I'm doing this so you don't have to. You don't have to go out and buy all three of these. I'm going to review them for you and let you know kind of, hey, this is what's up. Now, what am I looking for these products? I'm personally looking for something that's going to literally melt into the skin. It's going to look flawless, but it's going to define. Like today, you can tell my face is defined, but when I turn to the side, it's not like a streak of darkness. I feel like we're all moving away from that. I feel like that was something we used to do, but now nobody really wants to do that because out and about, that doesn't look natural. So I'm looking for something that still looks more natural, but makes my big old forehead look smaller, makes my cheeks look more chiseled. Like, I am looking for that. Now, I really want it to be effortless though. I don't want to have to sit there and work on my bronzer like we used to, because really we don't need to do that anymore. There's amazing products that can offer everything at once. So let's get into the first one. The first one I want to go into is Huda Beauty, because this was the first one I tried. And you'll be seeing a clip of me actually applying it and trying it. The clip is pretty funny only because the foundation was really dark that I was trying that day. It looked muddy, it looked bad. I tried to clean it up by the end and like get it together, but it wasn't blending very well either. It was really like getting caught in like it just, any small hairs you could have, anything like that, it just got caught in it. It didn't look seamless. It didn't look well blended. The actual product, like the component, is gorgeous though. I do want to mention the packaging for this is really amazing. I love how small it is, compact it is. Just like how this is see-through. It's just very, to me, it's luxe packaging, even though realistically this is pretty cheap to make. But it is luxe because of the way she did it. Now this is the shade right here, and initially when you look at it, you're like, that should work, like that should work for you. No, it definitely did not. I'm gonna swatch it. So there's that shade right there. This is the shade medium. Now I really thought medium was gonna be good for me because, like I said, I'm trying to go for a summer shade. Like, I'm trying to get that, that glow. I'm trying to get that tan look. So I thought this would be fine, but this is definitely way too dark. I was debating going and picking up a lighter shade just for the purposes of trying it again, but to be completely honest with you, this has more of a matte finish to it. Like, even when you're looking at it on my skin, it immediately has a satin look to it, and it almost has a slightly like dried down effect, which isn't great when your base is also pretty much matte, pretty much dried down. Like, most of my foundations, they're not dewy. Nothing I have is dewy. So I think the Huda Beauty would be amazing if you're somebody that has a dewy, like that does the dewy skin, that does the dewy complexion, barely sets the face, like, you know, you're somebody that has maybe dry skin and you want glow, glow, glow. So by the time you get to your bronzer, your face is like slick, like you can just do whatever. This would be amazing because yes, you can chisel like crazy with it. It is, like I said, more matte, so it's perfect because you can literally get right in there. Just keep in mind the colors are a lot darker, which is great because obviously speaking, most of the products from other brands don't necessarily cater to darker skin skin tones, but this does. The medium shade is dark. Like for me personally, I should have gone with either the lighter shade or the second lighter shade, because that would have been more than enough. So yeah, this one for me personally, it is going to be a pass though. You could really tell where I put this. It was just very obvious and in your face, and for me that's not what I'm looking for right now. I feel bad saying it because I know it's like it's been really loved by a lot of people, and like I said, just keep in mind this is my personal opinion, and this is not like, if you love this product, you love this product. If it works for you, it works for you. Enjoy. All right, so that was the first one. Let's talk about the next one, which is the Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty, I think their shades were the only thing that threw me off a little bit. So for me personally right now, this would work for me. Macchiato would definitely work for me. I love the packaging. Fenty packaging for their cream bronzers I think is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I love the component. I love how sleek it is. I love the shape. It's amazing. The actual product itself is beautiful. It's very blendable. It literally like just, it's like butter on the skin, but it's a bronzer. Like, it's incredible. I think they did a phenomenal job with these bronzers. And like, even when I'm swirling my hand in it, it's just so buttery. So I'm gonna swatch it right next to the Huda so you guys can kind of see the shade difference, the blendability. Now this one doesn't do what the Huda does, in the sense that it has more of a shiny finish to it. It has more of that buttery finish to it. It leaves your skin with a bit of a dew, which is amazing if you have dry skin. I would recommend this for dry skin because it gives your skin a little bit of that dewiness. It really glides on. It gives a very natural skin-like finish to the skin as well, which I think is very, very flattering for a bronzer to do. And the shades, they're meant to be lighter because, again, it's meant to be more that natural look, that natural sculpt, where you can't necessarily see exactly where you put the sculpt, but it's there and it's doing what it's supposed to do. I loved this product for its formula. I think the formula is one of the best formulas for cream bronzers, but the only thing I do want to say is Macchiato is quite warm toned. Like, for me personally, it's a little too warm toned. I would have preferred it if they had another shade that had more of a cool tone to it. Like Butter Biscuit has more of a coolness to it, which works really well with my personal skin tone. And just because of the fact that, like, the foundation I'm going for, like the look I'm going for, it works better for me. But that one is too light at this point. So at this moment, I'm not as big of a fan of this simply because of the color. I really wish they came out with more, but these guys are amazing for their dark shades as well. Similar to Huda, because it's a black-owned beauty brand, they're amazing with their shade range. Their shade range is phenomenal. They do have dark shades that anybody can use. Personally speaking, I wish they had more shades. In general, I think this is a collection that's so good that they should expand. Did I love this? Yes. Definitely. It's beautiful. It melts into the skin. You have such a flawless complexion with this product, like so beautiful, and it looks so good. Now let's move to the very last one, which is Patrick Ta. Now I want to mention NARS also came out with their own bronzer very recently. I didn't pick that one up because I didn't even know about it. It wasn't very highly advertised, and I saw it pop up in videos and stuff, but it didn't necessarily wow me. Like, when I was looking at people applying it and the way it looked, to me, I was not like, ooh, I need to get this right away. But the Patrick Ta, for example, I needed to get this right away. I was so excited for this product because I loved the idea of it. I loved the fact that it has a cream and a powder. Now, I got the shade She Sculpted, which I think if you're somebody that is my skin tone, this is perfect for you. Even a bit darker than my current skin tone, it's still perfect for you. The lightest shade is literally if you are white, like that would be my winter shade. So I want to clarify that because I see a lot of people buying the lightest shade even though they're not that light, like they're like my skin tone currently, and then it's not working for them. I just want to say, like, he goes very light with his products. Like, I don't think the deepest shade is deep enough for truly dark complexions. So that's my only drawback with Patrick Ta. I feel like he doesn't necessarily cater quite as well to every skin tone, but for my skin tone currently, this is beautiful. This is really, really nice. So you'll be able to see in the clip, the application is very seamless. I think that's the thing that really shocked me about it. And Also, the packaging, you guys. The packaging is to die for. It's so beautiful. Now, you get fingerprints all over it. Like, it's meant to be a showpiece that kind of like just, you know, it really catches your eye. But unfortunately, it definitely gets dirty. Very dirty. And the component actually opens from the bottom, which I know a lot of people have an issue with. I do too. It's annoying that it opens from the bottom, but at the same time, I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to do a whole look. He was trying to get a vibe going with this packaging. So, you know, can't be too mad about that. But here is the actual product, and the product itself, you get a cream bronzer, like I said, and it is covered by that little component that like protects it from the powder getting into it and getting dirty. The powder itself, it is slightly warmer. So the bronzer is more cool toned, which is perfect for me. The bronzer is more cool toned, and it definitely gives you what you need to be able to contour. Super buttery. The shade, in my opinion, is perfection. Like, it's perfection. So when you compare all three of them, you can see like Huda doesn't look that dark, but on your skin it is very, very dark. Patrick Ta actually looks about as dark as Huda, but it's not, I promise you that, because this blends out like a dream. Huda does not. Now, color-wise, though, if I'm comparing it to the Fenty is definitely warmer toned. As you can see, this is definitely cooler toned. Now, what I love about Patrick Ta, which I think a lot of people kind of knock, is the powder in here. The powder actually is perfect to go on top after you kind of set the face just a little bit, because obviously the cream is cream. You put the powder on top, like you just give a nice brush of it, and oh my god, it brings a little bit more of that warmth to your skin, and this powder is flawless. It is so smooth and buttery and amazing. Like, I don't know how somebody can knock the powder, because the powder is actually very, very nice. And I've noticed a lot of influencers saying, oh, I don't use the powder, I only use the cream, I like my own powder. But it's one of those things where it's like, he formulated it this way for a reason. There's a reason this man put the work he did into this, and it works flawlessly together. Like, this is what I have on today, if you guys were wondering this entire time, like, what is she wearing? This is it. This is my favorite. This was the one that literally just blew my mind. And you can see in the video, like, it's just, the shade is beautiful. Like, if you're looking at my skin right now, I look contoured. Trust me, I don't naturally look like this, but it's so natural and like seamless and beautiful. Like, on camera it looks amazing. My forehead looks significantly smaller because the contour shade is actually contouring. It has that bit of a shadow to it, I guess you can say, that coolness that you need, and it's just so perfect. Like, I feel like this is what you need to get that bombshell look. And not to mention, if you're dry, this is amazing because you got the cream, which is super creamy, and then the powder is buttery. So you have the most seamless look to your skin that you can possibly. I think this is an incredible product. I think you knocked it out of the park with this, and to be honest with you, when I'm comparing it to the other ones that I have showed you today, this just beats them hands down for me. For me, it was actually a race between Patrick Ta and what's it called, Fenty Beauty. It was really between the two of them for me, but Patrick Ta did win just because of the shade, the color, and the fact that you're getting two products for the price of really one, technically speaking. I really can't wait to try out his blushes as well now that I've tried out this product, because I feel like that was one thing I kind of slept on because I thought it wasn't going to be as great, but I'm converted. I'm definitely down to try more from him. So yeah, that was it, you guys. That was the video, and please don't forget to like, to subscribe, do all the things because I do appreciate it, and we will see each other in the next video. So have a great day and hope you all stay safe, and yeah, bye now.